Hi, I'm Sunita Veera from the Raw Food Center, and today I'm going to show you how to make a green smoothie. And this is how I usually start my day with a smoothie. Every day is a different color, and today it's going to be a green one. So we're going to get started. The first thing we're going to do is, you can do it in any household blender. I happen to like a Vitamix, but you can use any household blender. And it's important to start with the liquid base for a green smoothie. I love using coconut water. So from fresh coconut, you can also get it in the stores, but make sure you get the ones without preservatives in it. I use a fresh coconut, and you just crack it open, and I have all the water here. So I'm going to start with my water base for the smoothie right here. So that's fresh coconut water. And I also like to use the coconut meat from the coconuts, because it's good fats, and many people don't eat the fat, but the fat is actually really good for you. You need good fats in the body. The moment you deprive your body of fats is when it holds on to it. So give your body good fats, okay? So that's my coconut meat. And I like to put a banana. Bananas are good for potassium. So I'm going to put one banana in there. Right here. And I'm going to put another fruit in there. I'm going to use just two fruits, the banana and mango. This is frozen mango, frozen organic mangoes. So I'm going to do a heaped cup of mangoes. And then I'm going to add a beautiful kale, which I picked up yesterday at the farmer's market. It is curly kale. That's the one I'm using because that's what I found there. So these have already been pre-rinsed, and I'm going to put them in. I already washed them before. I'm going to pack them in. So you always want your liquid base, and the ratio I like to do is 50% greens for 50%. The rest is fruit and liquid base. So that's a good place to start, and you can always up it to more greens as you get more used to it. Okay, and I'm going to add, for a sweetener, a little bit of date, although it's already going to be sweet enough. But for those of you who are just starting out with green smoothies, and for children to start drinking green smoothies, they usually like it a little bit sweeter. So you can put a little bit of one date. Make sure it's pitted, take out the seed, and you're going to put the date in there. And a little bit of salt. It's not coming out. Let's get this out here. This is Himalayan pink salt. It just bumps up the flavor profile, and also all the minerals. It adds all the minerals in. I like to use also some superfood powders. I like to use this one in particular. This is called vitamineral green, and it's loaded with essential greens. Sometimes you can't find all those, so I'm going to add that on here, about a tablespoon. And I'm also going to add a herb, which is, I've got some fresh green mint, which I've just washed. So I'm going to add that. It'll make the smoothie kind of have like a nice minty flavor, so that's kind of fun to do. So there's all my mint in there. I'm going to add some water too, because I don't want it too thick. You want a nice consistency for a smoothie, so I'm going to add about a cup of water. And let's see, and there's also an oil component to it. You can use flax oil, coconut oil. I happen to have hemp seed oil over here, so I'm going to use hemp oil. I'm going to just pour some in. And hemp oil is really good in omega-3s, so really good for the brain. So we want to make sure we put that in there. And a slight drizzle of honey. Honey is always good for you, a little bit of it. This is again from the farmer's market, local farmer's market. And I'm going to blend it all up. Make sure you have the lid securely on there. Okay, so it's nicely blended, and you can see the color is a beautiful green. I'm going to pour some here. It's a beautiful green color. And today I actually have a taster. So I'm going to pour some for you. For children, you want to start them off with a little bit. So I'm going to pour a little cup for him. Here's some green smoothie. It's a nice green color, huh? And let's see. And I always like to put in superfoods wherever I can, and I'm going to put some bee pollen in here. It's kind of pretty with the yellow bee pollen on top. Really good for the immunity. So, Rishi, will you be my taster for today? Here you go. I'm going to try some too. What do you think? You got a green mustache. Do you like it?
Yeah.
Great. So cheers to your health. Enjoy your green smoothies.